Hello, and welcome to another episode of Women in Power. Today, I have the most amazing guest, and if you have ever seen any Telemundo soap opera, you know my guest today, Ximena Duque.
Yay! You
Like
said
royalty,
it right.
like the Duke, Duque. So, and for the record, she is dressed like oh so fabulously gorgeous, not to impress me, mind you. But today she allowed us to sit in with her and interview her in between her photo shoot session and dresses. So we're going to take this opportunity to pick her brain and find out all about what makes this woman in power so spectacularly special. So welcome to the show, Ximena.
So
thank you.
Sweet.
Thank you.
You are the best. That was the sweetest introduction. Thank you so much. But I mean, I did dress like this a little bit just for you.
Thank you.
I mean, I picked the best dress because, you know, I was going to do my photo shoot, but also Elena Cardone was going to interview me. I mean, hello.
Class act, see? Let that be a note to people. But that's good. You know how to flow power.
Yes, of
That's
course.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
And next to you, come on, I have to like, you know?
We can go on with the mutual exchanges.
Exactly.
But okay, so tell me, how did you get, and she's Colombian.
I'm Colombian
Were
from
you-
Cali.
And you were born in Colombia?
Yes, I was born in Colombia. I came in 1997.
Okay.
So I still have a little bit of an accent, or maybe a lot of an accent, just because I'm never going to get rid of it. I mean, that is the
And
truth.
why should you,
You know,
honestly?
I went to an English coach, and he was like, okay, so what do you want? I'm like, I want to get rid of my accent. And he's like, first of all, that's impossible. And he said, exactly, why? Why you want to get rid of the accent? It's beautiful. I'm like, okay. So I started like, you know, liking it a little more and more. And my husband even likes it. So, you know.
So you're good. You're good.
Perfect.
You're good. So you were born in Colombia. When did you come to the States? Because I thought you were a native to Miami.
Well, I came to Miami in 1997. I've been here. So I say Miami is home because I've been here more than I have been in Colombia.
So you've been in Miami longer than Colombia?
Yeah, so I feel like Miami is my house, my home. You know, I go back to Colombia. I love my country. I love the culture. I love the food. But then, you know, I started like wanting to come back to Miami. You know, there's something about this place that is just
so
beauty.
special.
Yes.
It feels separate from the rest of the United States to me.
know.
It is really a beautiful city. It has so many cultures here.
Yes.
I love it.
And
But
you know, it's
now
like
we're-
Latin America, a little bit of Latin America.
And who doesn't love the Latins? Let's face it, okay? Hot people, passionate, spicy. We love it. So where did you become an actress? In Colombia or Miami?
No, actually, I started here with Telemundo. I did a reality show called Protagonistas de Novela. You remember back then, Big Brothers?
Yes.
Okay, so it was something like that, but it was like an acting workshop. And I was there for like a month and a half. So I started my career there. After that, well, we could get there after, but I got pregnant, I had my baby, I was super young. I'm a really, you know, not a good example, not that I regret it, but I was only 19 when I had my first child. So then, you know, I say that was a blessing because after that, I didn't stop working. So yes, to answer your question, I started in Telemundo and I have done, you know, a couple soap operas and shows and movies after
Would
that.
you say that the blessing in disguise, obviously, maybe not so in disguise, but was that because now you're a single, I'm assuming single mom?
Yes.
Did you get married?
No, we didn't get married.
Okay. So you're a single mom, so the necessity level to have to work and provide for your child skyrocketed, and that's what kind of just gave you the energy and the determination?
Yes, I would say more determination because, you know, I'm in a place that is not my country. You know, a lot of people want to become actresses. There's a lot of competitions out there. And I was just a little girl full of dreams. And now I have to be a mom.
Yeah.
So it was tough times. But I think he gave me the strength to, you know, became who I became. And I'm still, you know, like, you know, heading to my goal. I think that should be everyone's, you know, when you wake up, just think, okay, my next goal is this, you know, making sure you're never settled where you are.
Yeah.
So.
And how did you think your child got you to that? Because a lot of people don't have that mentality, quite honestly.
Yeah.
They get happy and content with where they are in life, but you're always pushing yourself.
I always wanted more.
Even before the child?
Even before, even now, I want more and more and more.
Yeah.
I'm never like satisfied
Yeah.
with what, I mean, not with what I have. I think what I have right now is a blessing. I have a family. I have a beautiful family, actually, a wonderful husband.
Yeah.
My career is great, you know, but I always want more.
Yeah.
You know, my next step, okay, I have done some stuff in Hollywood, but I want more. Like, what's my next step? What's my next show? What's the next movie, right?
Yeah. Do you have to deal with some people in your life saying, when are you going to be happy? When is enough, Ximena? You're successful. You're gorgeous. Relax.
You know what? Right now, I've noticed that even more with social media, you know, I've taken time off to be with my daughter. She's 15 months. And
so this is baby number 2.
This is baby number 2 after 14 years of my first
So now
child.
you are married.
Now I'm married, happily married. And we have a beautiful daughter, Luna. And
she has more followers on Instagram than I do, just for the record.
She's a little influencer.
She's an influencer.
But I mean, so people in social media always ask me, when is your next show? When is your next soap opera? When are you coming back to TV? Obviously, I know it's because, you know, they love to see me on TV. But I'm like, guys, relax. It's not that it has been 5 years, you know, it's only, it's been 2 years.
They want you. And you turned down, can we say?
Yes,
we
a couple of things in Mexico and Colombia. Yes, because listen, so right now, and you marry and you have a family and you know, for them, you would do whatever, right?
That's true, yes.
And right now, like, I don't want to risk my family. Right now, I'm in a position that I could say no to this.
Right.
Because I have what a lot of people don't have, that stability, right?
Yes.
That is that family, that it gives you so much, like, power, right?
And strength, yes.
So I already sacrificed a lot. I was a single mom for many years. You know, I had to take any type of role just because we needed to eat, right?
Yeah.
And right now, thank God, I feel blessed because I could choose.
Yeah.
You know, so if I'm going to keep sacrificing, maybe it's because I want to go to the big, you know, like Hollywood or do my own stuff, you know, like woman in power. I want to start doing my own productions.
Okay.
You know, these days there's a lot of opportunities with Netflix, you know, you name it.
Right.
So why not?
Well, and social media is even bigger than some of this stuff out there.
You post a video and it has, I don't know, 1 million views.
Her,
right?
not me,
well,
but her.
No,
for sure.
you're good.
I'm gonna get there.
No, you're getting there. You're super good on social media. But the truth is that a commercial in TV, an ad, like, it doesn't give you that many views.
Right.
Right? So now people are using me or people like you, influencers, to promote their brands.
Right.
Right? So it's just amazing. Definitely social media changed the
world.
whole game.
The whole game.
So I could say no to soap operas or shows just because I have my social media, and right now that's my business.
Right.
Right? So it's great.
But that is it a little bit of a sacrifice to say no also? It's a sacrifice if you did it on family time.
Correct.
But is it a little bit being an actress? Maybe you don't have this. When I was an actress, like, it's hard to turn down work.
Yes, because...
So that is a sacrifice for your family that you made, which I find very admirable. And yet, I respect that sacrifice, if it was a sacrifice for you.
Yeah, because, you know, it's also like what you're saying, like, it's my passion. You know, what I do, I'm an actress, and that's my passion. I love it.
Right.
But at this point of my life, like, my passion also is my family.
Yeah.
You know, like, I want to grow old with them, with my husband, and I just want to, like, make sure I'm not going to lose that for anything in this world, you know? And obviously, if I have a great, you know, offer on the table, like, I would take it.
Yeah,
I'm sure my husband will support me.
Like you were saying.
Correct.
So, to the outside world, me in particular, it looks like you have it all. Like, you just seem gorgeous. I've seen your daughter is gorgeous. Your husband is handsome. You look like you have this perfect world. What is the biggest challenge that you go through in life? Because people, and you being an influencer, women could look at you and just be like, gosh, I want her life. It's so perfect. She doesn't go through what I go through, but I know you're a real person.
Oh, yes.
What are the challenges? Do you have to be perfect all the time and that takes a toll, or what is it?
Actually, I only get ready like this when I have to, when Elena Cardone is going to interview me, that's it. Or when I have a photo shoot, or, you know, I'm shooting something. But I really, like, I'm the girl next door, to be honest with you. That's how I feel. Yeah. Like, I don't feel a superstar. I don't feel any of that. Like, I feel, you know, from the bottom of my heart, I feel super humble. Yeah. I think everything I have is thanks to God and my hard work, you know. And I just think challenges, I mean, every single day. You have every single, okay. Yes. So you're pretty much a newlywed. You've been married for 2 years. Correct. Is there, do you just know how to be a wife? Is it just easy? It's not easy. Okay. Whoever says it's easy, is it easy for you? No. Exactly. The first 5 years were a utter disaster for us. Okay. And then it got easier for several years. Okay. Or at least this is what I remember in my mind. And now it's easy right now, but there's been times in the recent past where it hasn't been easy. Like, we constantly kind of that's a challenge every day, and right? Then you know, and then we go to next level. No, I mean, I'm definitely, and I get that all the time on social media. Your life is so perfect. I'm like, my life is not perfect at all. Like, I woke up every day and I'm learning how to be a wife. Yeah. I'm learning how to be a mom. You know, I try to do the best I can, but there's no manual for that. Do you feel you're mostly winning, or do you go to bed at night and go, gosh, I failed there and I failed there? Just to make corrections? I wouldn't say 50 and 50%, but I would say more like 80-20, you know, the 20%, you know, for failing sometimes. And I mean, that's part of life, I think so, right? Too. If we don't fail, then what's going to get us or make us better? Yeah. Right? I'm just, you know, learning. Yeah. And just going with my heart and doing the best I can. What is the one thing that you have now? You've had 2 kids, you're married now, you've had all this acting experience under your belt. What is the thing now that you know or have confidence about in yourself that you wish you would have known when you were 18, right before you had that baby, that you could have told yourself to make yourself go, relax, it's all going to be okay? Exactly that. Oh, really? Yes, I would say to myself, relax, everything's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Wow. God has your back. Wow. Because back then, you know, I remember thinking, oh my God, that's it. This is the end. What am I going to do? You know, and then I got pregnant. Like, that's it. I'm not going to, you know, be a successful actress. Like, how am I going to do it? Right. Even today, like, I try to put myself in, you know, back then in those shoes when everything seemed like black. I would just say to my little self, 18-year-old, it's okay. Yeah. You know, you're going to make all your dreams come true. And one very important thing, I will say to myself, enjoy every single second. And we've heard that all the time. We do. But it really flies. It really does. And then I feel people just, today we're thinking of tomorrow. Yeah. What's tomorrow going to bring? Right. No, enjoy today. I love it. Because tomorrow is going to come. Right. Right? And the past, you can't go back. No. So just enjoy today and relax. Everything is going to be okay. All right. So on a similar note, what is the one thing you wish you would have known as a mom? The piece of advice that you were never given that would have helped you? That's a tricky one, because I know for a fact that your daughter sleeps all night. Yes. So I think she has it easy here. No, and you know what? It's so crazy. I don't know if that happened to you. And I'm very surprised and proud of myself a little bit, because I honestly think, modesty aside, like, I did a good job with my kids. You did. Like, he's a good boy. He even slept through the night when he was 4 months. Even Luna. I know. One thing I would say to myself again is enjoy them. Right now, my son, Christian, he has a girlfriend already. He has 3 years to go to college. I'm like, when did this happen? You know? So I just try to enjoy Luna as much as I can.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
and she
so
is so
happy.
beautiful.
She
So beautiful.
is. Thank you. She
Yeah.
is.
So, what's next for you? Are you able to tell us any little behind the scenes? What can your fans be looking for?
A lot. So I'm trying to build an empire. Does that sound familiar?
Yes, I love that.
I'm doing a sunglasses
Sunglasses
collection.
line? Okay.
Yes, which you're gonna have.
Ooh,
I promise. I'm
I
gonna
love
send you.
sunglasses. I could use them right
Oh
now.
yeah, they're super
the best.
beautiful. They're nice. I'm working on some clothes line, not necessarily for me, but you know, my little girl is a mini influencer. So I'm working on that.
I love
I'm building her empire.
Yes.
From, you know, now that she is 15 months. I'm gonna finally, I don't know if this year or next year, I want to go to do pilot season. Well,
yes, in
you
Los
were in
Angeles.
Hollywood.
Oh yeah, many years.
You know how it is.
Yes.
So I do want to go and do pilot season. Even my agent says
So
that there's not pilot season really. It's every day you have castings and stuff.
There used to be pilot season,
Correct.
which was between January and like
Correct.
February, March.
But now
March.
it changed.
Yeah.
They're
So
doing
it's all
castings
year.
all year long.
Because things don't shoot like they used to. They used to shoot 22 episodes. Now it's like 8, 10, 12.
Correct.
It's all random.
So I want to, you know, put my name out there and go to castings and meet casting directors. And because it's not the same thing if you put yourself on tape.
Yeah.
It's so different when you go and shake their hands.
Yes,
Hi, nice to meet you. You know, and they feel your energy. It's just different. So that's one of my goals.
Yeah.
I want to wait a little bit, you know, maybe next year when Luna's a little older, and I'm going to do that. And then I'm starting my own production company that I have a few surprises. I can't say it right now, but we're working on, you know, some stuff. As you can see, I have a team here.
Production, yes.
So yeah, I have a few surprises.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
In the new marriage, is it difficult with your husband when you are the star in the spotlight and you command, not demand, you command so much attention? I've been out with you at night at dinners and people come up to you. Is that difficult for him, like him or a man or?
You know what? So, funny story. The first time I said, okay, you know, this relationship, you know, seems like for real.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's the one.
Uh-huh.
Or I was sure he was the one. So I said, I told him when I met him, you know, I'm an actress. But in his mind, you know, we're in Miami.
Yeah, she's an actress who doesn't really act. Yes,
correct.
I got it.
She's a model, whatever. Yeah. So when I realized he was serious and he was the one, I said, so I have an event. Do you want to come with me? Because we're already boyfriend and girlfriend. He asked me to be his girlfriend. So I was like, okay, this is the
cute.
one.
I love that. Grant asked me too. I felt like I was in the 5th grade.
Oh my God, that was the cutest thing ever.
Cutest.
The best.
Weird, but
the
cute.
Best. Yes, I know.
Very weird. I've never had a guy since the 5th grade ask me that. Okay, anyway, go on.
So after he said that, you know, asked me the question, I was like, okay, let's go to this event together. And he didn't know really, he didn't check my social media, anything. So the day
he did not do due diligence. Shamey.
Nothing. So we got to the event and all the cameras went like to us, like to the spotlight, you know, like, and they started taking pictures, interviewing me. Yes, because it was a surprise. So I remember his face. He was just, you know, he had that face of admiration.
Oh.
Like, and I made him feel like, you're my man. He was next to me the whole time. I was holding his hand the whole time.
Yeah.
And he even said to me, you know, I love that you had me by your side all the time.
Aww.
And that's what I try to do, you know.
So you include him.
Always putting him like next to me. I'm always making sure he's not uncomfortable. I'm always making sure people knows I'm married and that he's my man. So every time that happens, I just turn around and he's just with this cute face of admiration, which I love.
So that's very important. He actually, it's just the opposite. Does he actually make you feel comfortable? Like a lot. Like a little stabilizer?
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
I love that.
I love that. And I think, you know, part of a successful marriage is admiration. Yeah. Right? You know that. Yeah. You admire Grant and he admires you.
Absolutely.
So I think and I admire him a lot. Yeah. He's his own star, you know. Yeah. He's not in the entertainment business, but he's a very successful man. He's very smart, very disciplined,
very charismatic.
He's incredible.
Yeah,
yes.
very charismatic, very dynamic guy. Well, I love that. I mean, the whole time I've been doing this interview with you, I mean, just guilty as charged. I just am like, oh my God, she's so gorgeous. You're so beautiful.
Look who's talking. Oh, wow. You just want me to say that you're so beautiful too, right?
That's really
because that's how our relationship is.
And that's why I love you, you know, and I love being around you. I love being around women who support each other and build each other up and are really true comrades. And I'm so happy to call you a friend.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate you coming on the show today. Before we wrap up, one last question.
Okay.
If someone, because you are such a, you have what, 2 million on Instagram, 8 on social, on.
I have altogether 10 million.
10 million.
So 3.2 on Instagram and 5 on Facebook.
Wow.
And
So one tip, if someone wants to like up their social media game, but they're at a complete loss, what do they have to do? Like, is there a trick? You got to post 3 times, but put yourself in their shoes, not your shoes.
Correct. So I've seen, you know, this is my experience.
Yeah.
When you post every single day, it's not good. You have to post, and I have talked to.
But even in the beginning, don't you feel like they need to just get known and be seen?
So this is what an agency told me back then. This was like 3 years ago.
Okay.
You have to do stories every single day. Now, if you're promoting your business, of course, you want to show, you know, what you do. Now, I wanna tell you something, and this is very important for people that are starting like their businesses.
Yeah.
They see influencers like, okay, they're gonna do a post if I send them 10 dresses or a dress or whatever, you know.
They're gonna do a post, okay.
Influencers are just gonna do a post if I give them away something.
Okay.
They have to understand, like, this is my business. That's your business as well.
Yeah.
And them as entrepreneurs, they have to invest money in people like us, in influencers that we're gonna take their business to the other level because we're gonna make their brand known, right?
Yes.
So I would say if they're starting a business, invest in influencers that you know they're gonna sell your product in a good way, okay? And then I would say interact with your fans, with the people that follows you. So the same way I used to interact when I had 10,000 followers, I still do it.
Yeah.
With almost 10 million followers.
Wow. How do you have the time?
I don't have it, but I make it happen. At least an hour of my day. Why? Because they also want to feel that they're close to you. And like we said, there's a lot of women that go through a lot during the day and they're sad, they're having problems in their marriage, and they just want an advice. So if you take the time to be their friends, they're gonna take your social media to the other level. Because they're gonna say, hey, she's not only an influencer, an actress, she's a friend.
Yeah. I love that.
So
this woman, I tell you, what a dynamite. Where can people follow you on social media?
Well, Ximena Duque, Ximena with an X, and then Ximena Duque in Facebook.
And I'll put it in the comments below.
Perfect.
I'll have it there so you can follow this beautiful gem of a woman. Thank you so much for being on the show. I absolutely adore you. Now, without further ado, we'll just watch you do your thing if you don't mind.
Of course,
okay,
absolutely.
Good. All right, thank you. Mwah. Thank you.